What it do, gang? Back at it again with another video. If you just not tuned in to the channel for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell at the top so you get notified every single time I drop a video, man. Hey, look, real quick, before y'all do anything else, man, this is what I need y'all to do. Look, follow my Instagram, man, right? Follow my Instagram. Can that focus? There you go. It's the same, man. Big Rod TV on everything, right? Y'all go ahead and follow my Instagram, man. Big Rod TV. For one time, there y'all go. Same thing, man. Let's go ahead and grow the Instagram like y'all helped me do the YouTube, man. Hey, everybody who's new to the channel, I appreciate y'all. Even the OGs, I appreciate y'all too, man. Everybody been asking me questions about this video, why I'm doing it, when I'm gonna do this video. So I decided to go ahead and do it, man. Actually, let me go outside real quick, man. This video is long overdue. I ain't really gonna say overdue, man, but I just got to do it, man. So let me I'm just gonna jump straight into it. So a lot of people have been wanting to know, like, hey man, you know, you got rid of the Hellcat, man. You know, do you miss the Hellcat? Do you like the Audi better? You know, what's the difference and everything? So I said I was gonna do a video explaining, you know, how I feel about that. You feel what I'm saying? How I feel about the Hellcat, how I feel about the Audi, and you know, why I did what I did. Now, I already made one video explaining why I did what I did. You feel what I'm saying? So this video, I will explain, man, like the difference. So it's a difference, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. It is a difference between the two cars. The obvious difference is, of course, the Hellcat, American muscle car, man. Of course, the Audi is German performance. So there is a difference, you know what I'm saying? But that's just the basic difference of the car. You know, I thought I saw something. But look, but my personal opinion difference is, you know, this is what I feel. With the Hellcat, man, all right. So the Hellcat was a great car. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. I love that car. The Hellcat was like, you know, the Lambo of the hood. You got a Hellcat, yeah, Lambo of the hood, you know. But again, everybody had them, man. So, but to go away from that, all right. So let's talk about the Hellcat. Hellcat, man, 6.2 liter V8 engine equipped with a supercharger. You know what I'm saying? 2.4 liter supercharger is what it was equipped with, right? All right, so it was a rear wheel drive. You know, it came 707 stock, so roughly around 580, 600 to the tire, something like that. What, you know what I mean? So the thing is, man, you know, when you mod these cars, you know, to get the max potential safe power from these cars, of course, you got to go to pulley swap. When you do the pulley swap, you got to change injectors. Once you change injectors, you got to get tuned. You got to get a transmission tuned. Or then you want to go down pipes. You know, you want to go exhaust. You want to go intake. You know, stuff like that, man. You want to change fuels. So it's a lot. Okay, if I just did a 285 pulley, all right, I went Demon injectors or 1050 injectors, tune, right, and transmission tune, right, race gas. So that'll probably give me close to 200 horsepower, depending on what size pulley I go, right? But if I go anything less, than the 285, then, you know, I'd have to go change fuels, because a smaller pulley, more boost, can't really go on 93 octane like that. So, you know, to get 200 wheel extra more horsepower, you know, on a Hellcat, I would have to go like, you know, 275 upper, 10% lower, which means I would have to go at least 1200 cc injectors, because I have to run ethanol, because I can't really run, you know, that much of a boost on 93. So I'm spending more money to get close to 200 horsepower as I can, right? And on top of that, you know, street racing, you know, if you in the street with these cars, unless you're like on a slick and, you know, you have a well prepped road, you know, and even still, you can't launch that car full throttle because you're gonna spin. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You know, you still would have to launch at a set RPM or set rate to, you know, prevent spinning, right? So you can have the best drag setup, the best tire setup. The road can be as sticky and prepared as it can, but you still have to find that sweet spot to launch, man, just so you won't spin, right? Okay, so let's set that to the side for a minute. All right, so now we focusing on the Audi. Audi comes with a 4.0 V8 engine, twin turbo. All right, cool. Now the German engineering game is so different from American muscle, so I can spin less, right, and get the same amount of horsepower that I would if I was spending more on the Hellcat, for example. All right, the Audis come, depending on what model you got, but you know, 600, 605 horsepower from the factory. All right, 560 from the horsepower is the base model. So, you know, with downpipes and a tune, hear me when I say this, downpipes and a tune, you can pick up 160 to 170 horsepower just off of downpipes and a tune. We haven't even gotten into upgrading the turbos, the wastegates, you feel what I'm saying, the intake inlets pipes. Like, you know, we still ain't, you dig what I'm saying? So I can go get some downpipes and a tune and get an extra 160, 170 horsepower, you know what I'm saying, versus getting a pulley, injectors, tune, transmission, intake, all that to get the same amount of horsepower. Now, the thing about it is, German engineer, you know, depending on what you buy, it's going to be more expensive than American muscle. That just comes with the territory. But, like, you know, the Arms Motorsports downpipes that I put on the Audi, right? Those downpipes were roughly around $500. All right, cool. Versus the catless mids that I got for the Hellcat, they was around the same, but they was so much on. It took me forever to get them because they was on back order. So people had been jacking the price up like $600-700 because they kept constantly being on back order. So it was supply and demand, which is crazy, right? Okay, boom. Fast forward. Depending on who you want your car tuned by, the Hellcat, I had an engine and transmission tune. I was tuned by Josh Schwartz from High Horse Performance. Engine and transmission tune, man, it ran me like $1,300, right? $1,300. That's $1,300. It's about what, $500-600 paying for the downpipes. So right now that put me at $2,000, right? So on top of that, boom. Now if I want to run, I got to run more boost, but I can't run the boost I want to run just on 93. So I want to run E85. So now I got to go get injectors. Now I got to go get at minimum 1,200 cc injectors. That's another $1,100. So we at what, 3,100 now? All right, cool. So now on top of that, you know, I got the injectors, I got the tune set up, I got the end pipes. I mean, I got the down pipes. Intake probably ran like another $400 because I had a leg maker. So that's 30. So now we at $3,500. $3,500, right? We still gotta get a pulley. So let's go get a pulley. All right, a pulley gonna run you the whole kit. Let's just say $300-400, right? So now where we at? $3,900. So we got a pulley, we got down pipes, we got an intake, we got injectors, and then we got the tune. Cool. So now you like, okay, we at $3,800. All right, Rob, that ain't bad. But then you start to realize, well, dang, my computer's saying, hey, send this much fuel, right? Send this much fuel, right? But my stock fuel pump, like, I can't send that much. So guess what? Your computer commanding your car to send this much fuel, but your pump can't produce that much. So guess what you got to do? You got to go get another pump. You can't get a stock pump because the stock pump is maxed out. So guess what you got to do? You got to go dual fuel pumps. Ford Innovation dual fuel pumps is what I ran, right? The fuel pumps along with the Ford Innovation high pressure fuel rails, right? That setup right there alone was like $2,000 for the fuel rails and with the dual fuel pumps, the lines, everything. So now we at around $5,800. Are y'all following me, right? So $5,800 put me at around 800 wheel horsepower. Feel what I'm saying? $5,800 800 wheel horsepower on the Hellcat. Right, that's roughly, that's a rough figure. Like, I'm pretty sure if I went back and tallied up all the receipts, it's probably more than that. But that's just a rough figure. All right, now let's just hypothetically say, boom, I think I went, okay, so if I went down pipes, and the tune down pipes cost me 400. I think the tune, engine and trans tune, you know, probably gonna run about $1,200, right? So down pipes, tune, engine, transmission tune, let the shop do it. I'm talking what, $3,000, $3,100 out the door. That's out the door. That's with the parts. That's with the labor, engine tune, and transmission tune. $3,100. So I done saved what, $2,600, $2,700. You feel what I'm saying? Just off of the parts and performance and tuning. Now that's just the difference between American muscle and German. Now once you start getting into, like, you know, upgrading the turbos and stuff like that, that's gonna be more expensive pretty much. But you know, it's all-wheel drive. So if I got a Hellcat right here at the line, you know, that might spin versus me all-wheel drive, you know, I'm 600-700 foot-pounds of torque. Gone. You ain't beating it. Point blank, period, simple. You're not beating it. You feel what I'm saying? So the drivability, like, man, the cars just drive smooth. You know, they're built different. Like, you know, I got an oil change when I left the shop. Man, it took 9 quarts. It took 9 quarts of oil to get an oil change. 9 quarts. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just, man, the German engineering scene is different, man. You know, the performance parts and the power to performance ratio, as far as like the parts and the performance you get from those parts on the German side versus, you know, the parts you got to pay for on the American side to get these performance numbers. That's one of the big differences right there between the two, along with the drivetrain and the, you know, stuff like that, man. It's just different, you know what I'm saying? It's different, you know. I haven't had the car for what, about 2 months now. So the 2 months I've had it, I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far, man. One thing I did say, I'm not working on this car myself, because I did all my work to my Hellcat myself for the most part. You feel what I'm saying? Unless it was something I wasn't comfortable with. Then I sent it out to a shop. But with this, I'm not doing nothing myself. I'm not playing with these German engineered cars, bro. I can't do it. Because everything is just so, you gotta take it to a special shop, and I deal with a shop in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That was the closest one to me, and they, you know, they did pretty good. So, but yeah, man. And that's just some of the differences. And I'm gonna make more videos once I get to racing the car more. I'm gonna make more videos about, you know, the difference I feel with racing the car versus, because I raced the car once since I had it, and you know what I'm saying, that was on just intake and exhaust. So as I do more stuff now, I haven't raced the car since I put the down pipes on there, so I really haven't had a chance to, you know, review that and see how the difference is with that. So that's coming soon, man. But that's just a quick little brief, you know, synopsis on the difference between the two so far. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things that's different with the car. But again, it's more stuff to come, more differences, I'm sure. I just got to, you know, see, you know, I can go on and on about, you know, the features and stuff of this car. But, you know, I just want to do something quick, man. So answer a couple questions. Anything else I want to know, man, just get at me, ask me, hit my inbox, hit my DM. Follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. All my social media sites are the same. Facebook, Big Rob TV, social media, Instagram, everything, Snapchat, everything is Big Rob TV, man. So y'all make sure y'all do that. Follow me, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell at the top. Share this video. And y'all come on, join the game, man. We're gonna keep going up all 2022 for the remainder of it. In 2023, we breaking the knob, man. Oh, one more other thing. I finally have a shirt design, bro. I know a lot of people been asking me, hey man, let me buy a shirt from you, you selling shirts. Well, I didn't want to sell nobody a shirt that literally had like, comment, subscribe, Big Rob TV on it. Cause in my mind, that's not a logo, that's just me marketing my stuff. But I wanted to come up with an actual design, and I did that. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show y'all what the actual design is when the time comes. So y'all bear with me, and if y'all like it, I'll tell y'all where y'all can get y'all pre-orders from. And we'll see how it go, man. But other than that, y'all keep on being great, man. You feel me?